Alright guys, what's up? Today we're actually not going to be working on any of the cars. As you can see, there's no cars in here right now. We're actually going to be installing some new lights inside the garage. As you can see, here's what we're working with right now. It's just two sockets, bulb sockets with two single bulbs. So that's why there hadn't really been a lot of light in my videos, and I'm going to fix that, guys, for you today. And I looked online and stuff just to see kind of what was a good, inexpensive kind of just light to put in your garage that anybody that's easy to install, and then you can use a pre-existing plug and not have to get an electrician in or anything like that. So I went online, I looked at some videos and stuff of some other people using these lights, and they look like a good deal, so we're gonna try them out ourselves and just see what it's like. And hopefully this will help you guys, because I know almost everybody has a really dark garage. It seems like anytime I'm working on my car, I can't see anything at all, and it kills me. And of course, when I'm filming, you hear me, I say I'm sorry, I don't have enough light or whatever, and to comment down below if you need me to explain it better. So hopefully these lights will help. We only got 6 of them, and if we really like them or if we want to add more, we can. So these are the Barrina, the box is upside down, but these are Barrina T5 LEDs. And I'll show you guys what it looks like right here. So they're really lightweight, and they're just LEDs, kind of tubes. And then it comes with this plug-in. So you can plug it straight in, and like in this garage and in most garages, where you have your power doors at, there's a plug already up there. So we went ahead and we got one of these as well. So this is a remote outlet, so you can just, here's actually the remote for it. We were testing it out. So you can click on and off right here and not have to use the actual switch that it comes with. So they actually send you 6 switches for the 6 lights that you get. And then also they have these little cords that you can join them together with, or you can run them all separately like I said. And then of course they come with the brackets to mount them with, and then of course the last one, it won't have a plug in it, so they actually give you a cap to cap that off. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to sit you guys in the corner and we'll start installing these, and at the end I'll kind of answer some more questions for you guys. But I'll leave a link down below to these lights. I think they're like 60 bucks, and you get 6 of them, and then you get all the hardware and stuff. So they're a really good deal, and you guys are going to see a big difference after. All right, guys, so before we start hanging them up, I've kind of already prepped kind of where we're going to be at. We're actually going to make a square right here. And we're going to have one here, one on that side, and then one on the end, and then we'll have another 2 right here, and then one on this end. So we're actually going to use this hardware instead, which might be a little bit overkill, but we didn't want the screws to back out of the sheetrock, because the screws they give, I actually don't know where they're at, because we moved them around because we weren't going to use them. But they're really, really small, and they probably don't even go all the way through the sheetrock. And we hung one bracket up off camera with one of the screws, and it kind of just wallers out like the sheetrock, and it don't hold really well. So we didn't want all the lights to just fall down on the cars. So we're gonna go ahead and we're actually gonna use these here with these screws. The lights are super light, so this might be a little overkill. You guys might have better ideas, but we just went to Lowe's, and this was like the best thing we could find right now. So we're gonna go ahead, and I'm going to drill the holes out, put these up in there, and then we'll start mounting the brackets, and then we'll put the lights up. So I'm going to put you guys in the corner, and we'll do a time lapse of all this, and then we'll do a comparison at the end. So one thing I was going to let you guys know too is we just kind of held the lights up there, and then we actually used, we have a laser right here, and then we're making sure they're straight by that. And then I've just been marking with a pencil each side of the light, and then we're putting the bracket in between, and I'm marking the center of the bracket. So that way everything is straight, and then now I can just drill the holes. So I've actually got them marked. You probably can't see them from down here, but anyway, if you see me using a pencil, you guys will know how we're marking where the lights are going to go and where the brackets are going to go.
What we do here is go back. Six, five, four, three, two, one.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay guys, so as you can see at the end of that time lapse, you've seen them come on and they are really, really bright and they look really good. So the other thing I was going to tell you guys about is the lights themselves. They were $49, and then we actually bought this plug-in thing that lets you turn it on with a remote, so that way we don't have to climb up there and hit the switch every time or whatever. It's like really convenient. We'll just mount it over there on the side and then we can turn them on and off whenever we want to. So that was the other thing. That's why I said $60, because normally they're around like $10 or so to get one of those. But it'll really help you, and it's a lot nicer setup like that. So now I'll show you, here's what the garage looks like right now without the lights on. This is just the lights we had in here originally, which it's dark now outside, so there's no light coming in through the garage. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn them on and we're gonna see the difference. So as you can see, there's a big difference in the garage. So now it'll be a lot easier for me to make videos for you guys, and then now you can actually work on your car and see it a little bit better. So we're actually probably going to go ahead and order 6 more. And we're going to put those right here, so then the garage will be like really lit up, and then the light will be even because there's a little bit of dead light over here, like where it's a little darker. But anyway, guys, so that was a little short video. And if you have any questions for me on the lights or anything, just comment down below and I'll get back to you and answer it as best as I can. But it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a really, really easy install and setup. The lights look really good up there. They're so slim that you can't even really see them. So I'll turn them back off for you guys so you can see the difference again. So anyway, I hope you can see a difference now. Now you can probably see me, but I'm gonna go ahead and close out the video. Again, I'm gonna be at the Westtown Mall in Knoxville this weekend at the Cars and Coffee. So you guys make sure you swing by if you can and talk to me. I'll probably be around my car a little bit later towards the meet because I'll be walking around getting film for you guys during the first part of the meet. So if you guys wanna come back by my car near the end of the meet before everybody heads out, we can talk and hang out and you can ask questions or whatever you want to do. But I'll go ahead and put the location right here, right now, so you guys can put it in your GPS and come to the meet. But anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel and also follow me on Instagram for when I'm going to upload videos and just car pictures and everything in general. You can kind of keep up with me a little bit better. But anyway, guys, peace out and I'll see y'all later. Yeah, I'm good. I just hope the light's good. That's gonna be on video.